Okay, just coming on here. Have a word. Been having some issues. I got to get a new laptop, so I couldn't. I wanted to do this video on the laptop. So now I just have to use my phone to get this word out. So just the message is God is preparing your table. I'm going to just start off with the scripture. And this is Psalms 23, verse 5. Hold on 1 second. This thing is trying to get the scripture, and it's here we go. Okay, so Psalms 23, verse 5. Thou prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anoints my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. And also, scripture, Psalms 110, verse 1, where the enemy, where God will make your enemies your footstool. So this is a season, of course, we are all on different timelines. Some of you already have entered into your promised land where you are seeing the fruit. And then those of you who are in that transition and coming from the wilderness and going into your promised land. But you, as chosen vessels, this is a season where even though all that you have gone through, all the losses that you've taken, to let go of your will to follow the Lord's will. That's why it says in the scripture, many are called, but few are chosen, because this is a narrow path and it's a tough path. It's a hard path to follow. And you have times where you just thought about just giving up and wanting to go back into what was comfortable, because it's hard to step into the unfamiliar and going and doing this new thing that God is calling you to do in this hour, and to follow that path. But you had stuck with it and took those losses and got on this journey and following God's his will for you, and following that path, um, despite the warfare that came against you and all the opposition, you going on this faith walk and going into the unfamiliar, stepping into the unfamiliar, into the unknown. Now God is preparing your table, and a lot of these people that were not there for you, who have came up against you. And also God has revealed a lot of people that just he said that these people cannot come. And he had told you to either you did it yourself, you had cut them off, or he just removed them from having access to you, where you're no longer in communication with these people. And so those are the ones God is preparing that table where they got to watch. It's your season where they got to watch you shine. They got to watch. They got to see you. They got to see the blessings. They're going to have to watch, but they got to watch from afar because they cannot be a part of it. So now this is your season where, even though you could still be, you're in that development stage of it, but God is going to make it work for you as long as you don't. This is not the season to have doubts or second guess. As long as you stay working. That's why you hear that saying, the race is not given to the swift. Slow and steady wins the race. This is your season As long as you stay focused and you stay working, that you're going to bear fruit, and you're going to see the production. You're going to see it come into fruition. And I remember I said this probably before in another video I did. It first happens in the spirit. You get elevated first in the spirit realm before it shows up in the natural. So God is preparing that table. And you're going to have, what's going to happen is you're going to have your own tribe, a new family, and they're going to find you. Because family to me is those that have been with you through the good, bad, and the ugly. It's an unconditional love, not a conditional love. A lot of you had people that just loved you. It was a conditional love, and you were giving and giving and giving, but they were not reciprocating that back to you. And this is why a lot of these people had to get left behind, because God knows the heart of people. They could not come with you. They couldn't come. So that's the word I have here for today. So stay prayed up, and no matter what it looks like, and it's uncomfortable, it doesn't feel good going through the process, but going through it, there's where you're going to have your blessing. Because God is not like people where they change their mind or they're not going to fulfill the promise. God just might say, okay, it's not time now, but he is going to bring, he is a man that he shall not lie. He's going to make it happen for you. So he's going to make it happen for you. But you got to go through the tests. And through the process is he's refining you, just like how a diamond is going through that refining process, where you come out shining bright, just like a diamond, and you're refined, and you come out better than before. God bless.